Hi, today we'll be talking about a highly controversial experiment on infant rhesus monkeys conducted by Harlow and Zimmerman. Around the time the experiment was done, psychologists believed that basic biological needs such as hunger are what primarily drove a behavior, but Harlow was interested in studying the role of love on early development. To do this, he provided two surrogate mothers to the infant monkeys. One was made of cloth with no food, and the other was made of wire with a milk bottle attached to it. He predicted that the infant monkey would spend most of its time with the wire mother, but to everyone's surprise, the opposite happened. They found that the infant monkeys spent more time with their cloth mothers compared to their wire mothers. In other words, they prefer comfort over food. Even when presented with a threat, the infants sought comfort from their cloth mothers. So what does this mean? This means that affection and love is an essential key to a healthy early development.
Since its release, this paper has been one of the most debated experiments in modern times due to Harlow and Zimmerman's lack of ethical consideration. After the completion of the experiment, the United States implemented in 1966 the Laboratory Animal Welfare Act, ensuring that a lab animal's well-being was looked after. This legislation has since been amended multiple times to ensure the safety and well-being of animals in experiments. This paper, however, is most notable as it was the first of its kind. Not only did it provide the first raw data of how animals show affectional responses, the experiment also showed that animals exceeded their biological actions like feeding and reproducing to display affectional responses to others. These results have since been applied to improve the well-being of human children with the discovery that children need contact comfort from parental figures rather than letting them self-soothe, which may affect them later in life.
One aspect of the paper that wasn't covered in the lecture was another experiment conducted where they observed how infants respond in a strange environment without their surrogate mothers. The infant monkeys who were raised with a wire or a cloth mother were placed into a larger room with a number of different stimuli to elicit curiosity manipulatory responses. With the mothers present, the infants raised with a cloth mother rushed to their mother for security, which calmed them, and then eventually began exploring the room, returning to the mother for security. This behaviour changed radically in the absence of the mother, where they became very emotionally distressed. These are similar behaviours observed in human children. For the infants raised with wire mothers, they also showed the emotionally distressing behaviours. However, the presence of the mother did not reduce their distress or provide security or comfort. Similar behaviours are usually shown in deprived and neglected human children.